The RDL is a hip hinge movement that primarily targets the hamstrings and glutes, with decent supporting rules from the lats and spinal erectors. I will demonstrate this with a barbell, although the exact same things apply if you're using dumbbells. This exercise starts at the top. We're going to slightly bend our knees and use our lats to pull the bar in close to us. Have the chest up, head neutral, and back slightly, but not excessively arched. We also want to take a nice breath in and brace properly at the top. See our video on proper breathing and bracing in the card above. Once we start the movement, we don't bend our knees anymore, but only think about sticking the butt back. We just continue to push the butt back until we lose this tightness in our back and start rounding over, or our knees start bending to allow us to get deeper. Over time, work to do this lift deeper through practice and stretching the hamstrings. As you move, keep your weight over the middle of your foot, not allowing it to shift too far towards your toes or heels. I am touching the floor, but if you aren't able to keep good position, go as low as you can and work to improve that over time. A good goal for most people is to be able to touch the floor with a standard 45-pound plate. But remember that position comes first, and if you're feeling the tension in your hamstrings, you're doing it fairly well. If you do touch the floor, it needs to be a very light touch and reversal. We want to move slowly and under control on the way down, feeling the tension in our hamstrings through every inch of the lift. The weight should not smack off the ground, and you aren't resting at the bottom. Rounding the back or bending the knees will result in tension leaving the hamstrings. On the way back up, you can move with more explosiveness. Just continue to think about only pushing the hips forward and keeping everything else locked in place. We also want the bar to gradually slide down our leg. We want to keep it close. The bar should not be far away from us or dangling in front. For some great exercises to really strengthen the upper back and hold that position, see the video in the card above or linked below in the description. The Zercher back extension or the lat exercise are really great tools for both the RDL and regular deadlift. Our foot position should also be hip width or slightly narrower, similar to a conventional deadlift, with our arms on the bar just outside of our legs. One last point is because you either lightly touch the ground or not touch it at all before returning to the start position, lifting straps are going to be a must. Your hands don't get any rest, and this can be a very heavy lift. The grip will always give out first, and therefore it becomes a grip exercise and not a hamstring or glute exercise. See our video in the card above on how to use lifting straps, and I also provided one in the description on when you should use lifting straps for training in general. Really, the RDL is about locking into a tight back position, have a slight bend in the knees, and then you don't try to move anything except pushing the hips back and then forward. If you found this video helpful, please share it, like it, and subscribe to the Immortal Power channel.